Jay LaRock, percent off collector, and we're here with another Transformers unboxing and review. And in this case, I'm really happy because I love the cassettes. And even though these aren't quite like the ones I like the most, I like the more of the G1 look, the ones that look like those 1980 cassettes. I'm happy to have this, and this is the Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy, and it is the Soundwave Spy Patrol 4-pack unit. So let's just get into it, because this is part of the really basic packaging. So nothing to see on the outside, but on the inside, ooh la la, look at that. And it's pretty. It's so pretty. And I have to give it to them, even though the cassettes themselves do not look like those old micro cassettes from the 80s. I do like the fact that they do have like the picture of like an old school cassette tape on the top, and if you see here, like on the bottom. And this is like even the older style. Like, I mean, I guess it's also, usually it wasn't this big, but that's just cool that, you know, they know that we love that style. But this is kind of like the more modern take on them. I know that, you know, Hasbro for a long time has been working on different ways to show off, new versions of both Soundwave and Blaster by giving them different looks. Even, I think, what was it, Transformers Animated or one of those shows? I admit I didn't watch those. Giving him like a guitar and stuff like that, which is cool, but I just like this style. I like the old school style. I love the cassettes. And I mean, these look sweet. I like the just different colors and everything, and it just hits all the right buttons. So let's take each one out. So it looks like these don't come with any specific accessories, because I checked the box to make sure, and that's fine. So let's just go through each one. So you can see I really like the design of it. I mean, it looks nice. I mean, you can see the information 2019, and I do like the color scheme. It's different than some of the ones I got, even though I think this one, yeah, this one is kind of like, yeah, it's a little bit closer to, like, I guess Frenzy? Would it be Frenzy that's supposed to look like? But I like it because, and this one, it's kind of funny because this orange for, I guess, what would be kind of like the Rat Bat type character looks like the orange, was it the orange tiger from the Jay Bavlin Soundwave version? I think that's the tiger that was orange. I have it behind me, but I forgot. And then this sweet looking purple, which is kind of funny because this is kind of like the purple that they used on the other Frenzy that came out, what was it, the 4-inch Frenzy or something like that. But in this case, these have different names. So now we do have Frenzy, we have Wing Thing, we have Scar, and we have Knock. And that's cool because I don't think I have Wing Thing. I think I have like two different, actually, I have Frenzy, of course, but I don't think I have any of the other two. I have to double check, but so these are basically inspired by version 5, 6, 7, and 8. And so the Drone Army models. See that one, that was after my time, so I didn't get into that, but these are pretty cool. So let's see now. Normally I'm terrible at transforming, but these should be simple, but that doesn't really mean anything. It's like, and always with like new stuff, I'm like, oh, am I gonna break it? Because I'm like kind of gun shy at this point, because I've actually like had a couple of, not Transformers, but like action figures like break. Is it forward or is it back? I think there's another step, right? I don't think this is it. Oh no, that is it. I thought it was more than that. Nope, I'm looking at the picture. So that's it. I was making it more complicated than it needed to be. So this is how it looks like transformed. So I mean, that is pretty simple. Because I was looking, I was like, is there more legs to it? I'm like, no, that's pretty simple. So basically, the Rat Bat clone. I don't know which one is Wing Thing. I should know. If you know in the comments, go ahead and tell me. I should have known. I should know, but I don't. And this is the other one. So that's cool. Put these guys way back in the back here. And then we have this one here. And most of these usually are just a pull down look. And then his hands, and then I think the feet are like this. Yeah. Yeah, in this case, there's no more additional pull out. Like I have the other one where you actually like turn a little bit more to do the feet kind of like pop out. But in this case, it doesn't actually do that extra step. So it's actually a little bit easier, a little bit simpler. So that's cool. Let's put him back here. And then this is the last one. I appreciate that these are simple. I don't necessarily need everything to be very complicated, you know. That's what you have the masterpiece line for, to do more complicated transformations. But I actually, since I have so many cassettes, because that's what I collect, a lot of cassettes, I have a lot of different weapons. And I don't know though, because it doesn't have the holes usually that it would fit weapons, so I'm not sure if I could connect a weapon. It's kind of interesting because he doesn't have hands in this case. It's like he has like blasters for hands, if you the way you look at it like that. So that's kind of interesting. But I mean, yeah, these are pretty small, and funny enough, these have been like hard to find. Everywhere I've gone, these have been pretty expensive. Like I'm talking like 60-70 bucks for this set, and any place that showed cheaper was always out of stock. So I was happy to get this actually as a gift. So I'm really happy to add these to my mini collection. So let's take one final look on the turntable before we go. So overall, I am pleased with these. I don't have a problem with the lighter feeling plastic of it. It doesn't feel cheap, but with some of the Transformers, it just feels like less and lighter plastic is used. But I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, especially for these type of figures. I mean, it's small, and you see that it's a simple transformation. There doesn't seem to be any additional parts that you connect to it. So I think it's fine for what it is. I mean, unfortunately, it's expensive, but I think that that's more because of its limited availability than anything else. But I mean, for me as a collector of these type of figures, it's awesome. I really like the color and the design of it. That I would say it looks really cool. It doesn't look, you know, like cheap, like they just decided not to put any design aspects into it. And of course, I love the colors and everything as well. So this is definitely goes in my line with the rest of my cassette tapes and just minifigures overall. And I have to say that if you are a fan of these, then it's definitely worth picking up. I do see that they do have them on Amazon. It's really weird because at one point I saw them as low as like $49. I think now I've seen them now up to $69. So the prices fluctuate a lot. So, you know, to get that deal, you're gonna have to really hunt around. Maybe you might find it on eBay or something like that. But I actually wanted to get some of the originals to go along, because I do have some knockoffs too, because I love the overall line. But hey, speaking of love, if you like what we're doing here, please consider giving us a like, and you can also sub to us as well and hit that notification bell, because we're doing videos every week, lots of Transformers, action figures, and more. But until next time, thanks so much for chilling, geeking out with me as we enjoy these awesome little Transformers. But until next time, remember my motto: no discount, no deal. Catch you next time.